Hello friends, this is the second episode of our Antarctica series, our next step in exploring the world's most mysterious continent. In the first part, we began uncovering that unseen, unheard, and unbelievable world hidden beneath the ice. And now the story is going to get even more exciting. And today, we will time travel to an era when Antarctica was not a frozen, empty land, but a warm, dense, and life-filled jungle. Imagine this, the place where today temperatures drop to -60 degrees, where the sun doesn't rise for months, where there is only ice, storms, and silence. Once upon a time, rivers flowed there, the scent of trees filled the air, insects buzzed everywhere, and in some regions, even dinosaurs roamed. How did that jungle disappear? And how did Antarctica transform into a desert of ice? Friends, when we think about Antarctica, only two things come to mind: endless ice and bone-chilling cold. But during the Cretaceous period, around 110 million years ago, this place was as warm as Australia. Back then, the world's map was completely different. Antarctica wasn't sitting alone at the South Pole. It was connected with South America and Australia as part of a massive continental block. Because of that, it received plenty of sunlight and warmth. The second major reason was the amount of carbon dioxide in Earth's atmosphere. During that era, carbon dioxide levels were almost 4 times higher than today, which means the entire planet was warmer, and that warmth reached all the way to the poles. And the result was, Antarctica did not have even a single piece of ice. Where today a thick blanket of ice stretches endlessly, there were once dense forests swaying in every direction, a world that now survives only as fossils and memories buried beneath the ice. When scientists extracted soil samples from beneath Antarctica's ice, they found things that shocked the entire world. Ancient tree roots, pieces of wood, leaf impressions, pollen grains, insect remains, and sediments from old riverbeds. All these clues loudly confirm that the Antarctica we see today was once a lush green rainforest. Southern beech trees grew here, tall conifer forests stood high, dense fern jungles spread across the land, and the ground was covered with thick layers of moss. But the truly astonishing part was that this forest was full of life. Dinosaurs like hadrosaurs and ankylosaurs, marine reptiles, giant insects, and many forest creatures whose broken fossil fragments scientists discovered. During the summers, the sun didn't set for 6 months, which made the trees grow at an unusually fast rate, turning the entire continent into a warm, wild, and thriving world of greenery. Just imagine, the land where today only ice, storms, and silence exist. That same place was once a vast, living, breathing world of life. Now the real story begins. Because the most shocking part isn't that Antarctica was once a forest. The real mystery is how such a huge, warm, and life-filled continent suddenly disappeared. Around 34 million years ago, Earth's tectonic plates began to shift. Australia moved further south, South America separated from Antarctica, and Antarctica slowly became an isolated landmass. After this, ocean currents formed a powerful ring of cold water around it, what we now call the Antarctic Circumpolar Current, a current so strong that it completely blocked warm water from entering, as if someone had sealed that ancient forest behind thermal walls. During the same period, the amount of carbon dioxide in Earth's atmosphere began to drop, and global temperatures started falling steadily. Then came the moment when, 34 million years ago, ice formed on Antarctica for the very first time, and it marked the beginning of a long, relentless ice age. Over the next millions of years, the ice grew thicker and thicker, rising up to layers nearly 4,000 meters tall. Winds began blowing at speeds of 300 kilometers per hour. Temperatures plunged to -80 degrees. And the 6-month-long dark night made survival impossible for any living creature. Warm forests, rivers, trees, life. Everything vanished. Drilling in Antarctica is no easy task because the ice here isn't just cold, it has turned into rock-hard layers that are thousands to millions of years old. But wherever scientists succeeded in doing subglacial drilling, secrets emerged from beneath the ground that completely changed our understanding of the world. From under the thick sheets of ice, they found roots of trees millions of years old, traces of algae that grow only in warm climates, microscopic remains of marine organisms, and layers of river sediments that clearly prove water once flowed here. But the most astonishing discovery was the fossilized footprints of a 90-million-year-old forest. All these pieces of evidence prove beyond doubt that Antarctica was not the frozen, lifeless land we see today. But at one time, it was a living, breathing jungle. The Earth is warming once again, and scientists say that if temperatures keep rising at the current rate, then in the next 100 to 200 years, some coastal regions of Antarctica may start turning green again. Moss, algae, small plants, and perhaps a thin layer of light vegetation. This is the same place where today there is only ice, storms, and silence. But climate patterns show that history sometimes repeats itself. It is possible that the continent which once witnessed the warmth of ancient forests may, in the future, see the first seeds of new greenery begin to grow again. Today, Antarctica is a desert of ice, but the soil buried beneath reminds us that it was once the most beautiful forest on Earth. The journey is far from over. In the next episode, we will uncover truths about Antarctica that the world has kept silent about. Stay tuned and join us on this mysterious journey across Antarctica. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, and of course subscribe to the channel so you can be the first to discover every new secret.